love for you, you never D-I-E.
Hello guys, welcome back again to another interesting video from the real daughter of the soil, the Black Beauty TV. Thank you so much guys for always coming to support my channel. Of course guys, we are still on our Jamaican series, the Labour Party, the youngest of all presidents. Apart from that, our Africa president Ibrahim Traore, who is just 30-something. Jamaican president, guys, prime minister. Why am I saying president? Don't mind me. It's still the same thing. The head of the country, or how do I put it? Yes, Mr. Holness is just 53 years old. He's not even yet 53, but very soon he will be 53 years old. Or he is 53 years old. Let's just leave it, because this year he is 53 years old. And according to the news I got today, guys, another new development in September in Jamaica. Very, very important. According to what has been going on, a lot of school children has been involving in road accident. A lot of children have really died on their way to school, coming back from home, because of what has been going on the road, because of the accident and all that. So what is the solution to be able to protect this young generation? Now this our party, Labour Party, that is ruling now, the JLP, or how do I call it? You people should correct me. They have decided that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the government of Jamaica, has decided for them to reduce the rate of children losing their lives on the road. Now they have decided to produce school bus for the rural children in Jamaica, and it's going to take place in September. Even now that we are talking already, there are some, like they have brought some of the school buses already in Jamaica, ready to take over and start, taking children from one school to the other in September. That's another biggest development. And the biggest one is that, guys, oil, gas, or whatsoever you want to call it, is discovered in Jamaica. Do you know what it means to Jamaica? A very, very big, in fact, it's going to be something real big in that country. And for you guys to handle those things, you need somebody that is strong enough, somebody that is still having the real ginger, the real blood, that is going to control that. Even some of, we don't want to go into the negative things. Let me say something before we even go. There's one woman I watch on IG. I don't even want to play that clips. The Prime Minister of Jamaica was trying to shake this woman, and the woman was refusing. Of course, and people were like, oh, this woman is refusing because of one thing or the other. Guys, in life, I always tell people that not everybody is going to like you. Of course, it's not everybody that's going to like Mr. Holness. You understand how the thing go? The opposition party, they also have people that are supporting them. You understand? So definitely they are faithful to their own party. I'm not doing any campaigning in Jamaica or anything, guys. Honestly speaking, please count me out of politics. Me, I told you guys that the little things I see, that is why you see me. I don't even want to go deep into this politics and all that, but the little ones I see, like this one of school buses, that okay, we want to help our children to stop all these kids involving in different kinds of accidents on the way. And then you have to appreciate little things in life are very, very important. You understand? The children are the leaders of tomorrow. So imagine losing these young kids on the road just because there are no good means that transport these children to school. Now, the Prime Minister, the government have decided, they have taken that upon them to make sure that these kids are so safe, provide another system of transportation, or the best system of transportation, let's put it that way, for this kid. At the end of the day, we know that everything is Jah, is God, or is the universe that protects us. Now, guys, this one of oil in Jamaica, do you know, very soon, or let's say in some years to come, when you go to Jamaica, you will not realize that you are in Jamaica. You'll be thinking, maybe you are in Dubai. But even it will be more beautiful, be like paradise, because Dubai, all this Middle East, they are deserts. You understand? So there is no how, no matter how buildings are in the desert is not going to be that beautiful. So just have it in your mind that in the next some years, you are going to see Jamaica like the real paradise. You understand how the thing go with this oil that is discovered in Jamaica. And by the time you get good people that are going to handle this for you guys, it's not, in fact, it's going to be the best. In fact, it's the best thing for you guys. Jamaica is going to be one of the, I don't want to say this, but in the Caribbean is also going to be a very, very good country, nice country. It's not going to, like, the poverty rate is going to be sinking and sinking. Let us watch that video of the oil in Jamaica, and then we'll see if we will call it a day, because I don't want to do a long video today. If you are new to my channel, please kindly subscribe and be part of the Black Beauty TV. I am from Niger. I'm a Nigerian, but I'm in Germany for some years now. You understand? So my destination is the Caribbean, and most importantly, Jamaica. You people cannot send me out of Jamaica. I will come with my full chest. So kindly subscribe and be part of the Black Beauty TV. We are going to rock together in Jamaica like never before. Let's go and watch the new development, or the new discovery. The new discovery. We call it the new discovery in Jamaica. Oil, woto, like never before. Let's check it out, guys.
Huge. It's a potentially life-changing license for the island of Jamaica. The size and scale and value is truly mind-blowing. This project could be potentially 7 billion barrels of recoverable oil. It could potentially double the GDP of the island as a standalone project, and it could also generate over $30 billion of tax take for the island of Jamaica. So the scale is quite substantial.
Is Jamaica sitting on a fortune beneath the sea? For nearly 70 years, Jamaica has quietly hoped to become more than just a tourism paradise. Beneath its sun-kissed waters and reggae rhythms lies a long-standing dream, the dream of striking oil. While the world has rushed to tap into new energy frontiers, Jamaica has mostly stood on the sidelines. Until now. A new statement from the CEO of United Oil and Gas, UOG, is reigniting hope and raising eyebrows. Brian Larkin, speaking in a June 2025 interview, boldly declared that Jamaica could soon join the elite club of oil-producing nations. And he's not talking small scale. He believes Jamaica could be the next Guyana, or even a future energy giant like Namibia. In the interview, Larkin described Jamaica's offshore Walton Morant block as a world-class frontier opportunity. He says the block has game-changing potential, and that UOG is already showing this to major international oil companies. According to him, the string of pearls is there. It's only a matter of time. It's a daring claim. Jamaica has never produced oil. But if what Larkin says is true, that could all change in just a few short years. Could the island that gave the world Bob Marley also become the Caribbean's newest oil powerhouse?
The Jamaican opportunity is really a unique one. It's a massive acreage holding, over 22,000 square kilometres, which is the equivalent of 3.5 million football pitches, and really the opportunity to be first mover in a country that is energy hungry, that would like to replace its imports with indigenous supply.
United Oil and Gas isn't just guessing. They're basing their bold predictions on concrete data. Gaffney Klein, one of the world's top energy consultancies, has analyzed the Walton Morant block and estimates that it may contain 2.4 billion barrels of oil. And that's just the mean figure. UOG's own internal assessments are even more optimistic, suggesting up to 7 billion barrels. The company has identified 40 separate leads, each representing a potential drilling location. Among them is the standout Colibri prospect, located in the Walton Basin. Colibri alone is estimated to contain 400 million barrels. That's nearly twice the size of what Ghana found in its Jubilee field, which launched its oil industry in 2010. What makes this even more exciting is that Colibri isn't a long shot. Gaffney Klein has given it a 19% geological chance of success, which is considered promising in oil exploration. And if new data from upcoming core samples is favorable, that chance could jump to 33%. In the world of petroleum geology, those are compelling numbers. But the Colibri field is just the beginning. UOG is also eyeing the less explored Morant Basin, where targets like Thunderball, Moonraker, and Blofeld all named after James Bond films, suggest even larger untapped reservoirs. Thunderball alone is believed to contain around 600 million barrels. If these estimates hold true, Jamaica could be sitting on one of the largest untapped oil reserves in the Western Hemisphere. And for an economy that's heavily reliant on imports and tourism, the stakes couldn't be higher. Why Jamaica's oil play is different from Guyana. It's natural to compare Jamaica's situation to Guyana, which shocked the world in 2015 with its offshore oil discovery in the Stabroek Block. Today, Guyana is pumping over 600,000 barrels of oil per day, and its proven reserves top 11 billion barrels. But Jamaica's oil story could take a very different and arguably easier path. That's because Jamaica's offshore basins are shallow water plays. The water depth ranges from just 50 meters to 2,000 meters compared to Guyana's much deeper wells. That makes drilling far less expensive and technically less complex, a major selling point for investors and oil majors. Shallow water drilling also fits better into the new environmental, social, and governance (ESG) standards that major energy players are under pressure to follow. Presents a low-carbon development opportunity, one that ticks a lot of ESG boxes for the super majors. The Walter Morant block is what the industry calls a conventional play, meaning it doesn't require high-risk methods like fracking or ultra-deep-water rigs. Instead, it relies on proven geological formations, updated with today's advanced 3D seismic imaging and environmental data. This gives Jamaica a unique advantage. It can attract both traditional energy giants and newer, ESG-focused investment groups. That makes it one of the rare places where profitability and sustainability may actually align in the fossil fuel industry. Time, however, is not on Jamaica's side. United Oil and Gas received a 2-year license extension from the Jamaican government in 2024, giving them until January 2028 to start drilling. That may sound like plenty of time, but in the world of offshore oil, it's a tight window. UOG is now urgently working to secure about $50 million to drill its first well. According to Larkin, this is a relatively modest investment for what he calls the size of the prize. And the company isn't wasting time. They've already applied to Jamaica's environmental agency, NAYPA, for permission to conduct piston core sampling, the final step before drilling. Behind the scenes, UOG is negotiating with what Larkin describes as household name companies, oil majors, and regional players who are reviewing data and considering joint ventures. UOG currently owns 100% of the license, but is open to a farm-out deal where they'd share equity in exchange for capital and drilling support. With technical partners in place and permitting underway, UOG says it's ready to move fast. "We're a small team, a small board," Larkin said. "There isn't an on-risk decision-making process. Things can happen in a really quick, short period of time." If a deal is struck and piston core results come back positive, Jamaica could be just months away from drilling its very first commercial offshore oil well. The countdown has begun. But with great opportunity comes great risk. Oil has made some countries wealthy beyond imagination, but it has also torn others apart. Guyana, for instance, has experienced both economic growth and rising political tensions since its oil discovery. Nigeria, Venezuela, and Angola offer more cautionary tales of mismanagement, corruption, and environmental damage. Jamaica must tread carefully. If oil is found in commercial quantities, the government will need a strong legal and regulatory framework to manage revenues, protect the environment, and ensure that wealth is shared fairly among its people. This is not just an energy project, it's a national transformation. There's also the question of climate change. Jamaica is a small island developing state that is already vulnerable to rising sea levels, hurricanes, and coral bleaching. Critics will argue that investing in fossil fuels goes against global climate goals. Supporters will say the revenue could be used to fund clean energy, education, and climate resilience. For Jamaicans, this may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Done right, oil could create jobs, fund hospitals and schools, and reduce debt. Done wrong, it could create a new elite and leave ordinary citizens behind. The stakes are enormous, not just for United Oil and Gas, but for every Jamaican. The decisions made today will echo for generations. Will Jamaica seize its moment? Brian Larkin's message is clear. The time is now. Jamaica has the geology, the data, and the interest from serious players. What it needs next is action. Partnerships must be formed, samples must be analyzed, and if the signs are right, drilling must begin before 2028. This moment feels eerily similar to Guyana in 2015. Back then, few believed oil would change that country's future.
So you guys, that is how the thing go right now in Jamaica. It's all over the news. I think I'm even the only person or I'm the person who have done this video late, because I think this video has been online because I saw it a lot on IG, and I saw a lot of people even here on YouTube have already made this video. And we pray that everything works for the glory of God. That's all we have to say, and that Jamaica gets the best or the right people, let's put it that way, yeah, the right people to lead them to the promised land. It's already a promised land, but another, in fact, to modify, or how do I say, let it be more promised, the best. You want your country to always be the best. You understand? So you need somebody that is going to really help you people to go to that place. You see, in Nigeria, we have oil. A lot of oil. But because we don't have people that lead us in the right path, we don't have leaders that are leading us. If you go to Qatar, guys, if you go to Qatar, they have oil. And if you see how in Qatar the citizens are enjoying, how I wish in those countries that they have oil, they will be able to treat their citizens. In Qatar, they pay them. I'm telling you guys, they pay their citizens as they are staying at home. They pay them every month. You understand? Even in the supermarket, they have their own share. Everywhere in the country, a Qatari man, Qatari woman, real Qatari man, Qatari woman, they have their own space everywhere. And they are, in fact, anything that is happening in their country, they consider them before any other person. Even though sometimes I see it like, okay, why are they doing like that? But let's say today, okay, they find real that oil is in Jamaica, or like the way oil is in Nigeria. At the same time, the citizens of that country are still suffering. Sometimes you will see here in Babylon, there is no oil here in Babylon, but Babylon never had. In fact, there has never been a filling station in Babylon that there is no oil. You understand? But those countries that, like in Nigeria, that have the oil, in Qatar, guys, if you go to Qatar, water is cheaper than water. I'm telling you guys the truth. Water in Qatar is expensive than oil. So if it happens that everything works for the best in Jamaica, they are having oil, the sky is your limit, guys. If you have leaders that are not going to be selfish, leaders that are just going to steal everything from you, leaders that are going to connive, join hands. So you have to pray hard, or you have to ask the universe to help you, so that at least with the things happening now, with the oil and all that discovering in Jamaica, you have to have somebody. And as I always say, that somebody that is young, somebody that is supposed to lead you guys. Don't go and carry somebody that the head is already turning upside down. Then the person will begin to be talking like the way I always compare to the Nigerian president. When I see this guy is talking, I'll be asking myself, really? Is this a president? Do you want something like that for your country? Look at a man that is serving power, a man that can still do and undo, run up and down. You better choose wisely. You understand? If you are choosing, choose the person that is going to lead you and guide you people very well. So thank you so much for watching the Black Beauty TV, and I appreciate you guys. If you are new here, kindly subscribe. Today I did not plan to even do video, as I said, but anyhow, I came out to just deliver this video before it gets older. Thank you and God bless you guys. Have a wonderful evening. It's me, the real daughter of the soil, and I love you all. Bye-bye.